Are you really committed? I need you to understand that promotion doesn't just happen. You must refuse to give up. You must refuse to settle for less than you know you deserve. The truth is that you can defeat whatever it is that's stressing you out. You just have to stop focusing on what has already happened and start making things happen. You have to stop doubting. You have to stop overthinking. It's time for you to be all in. Don't play with your goals. And please don't act like you have an unlimited amount of time to create the life of your dreams. It's really easy to fall into the trap of making future decisions based on past results. But you can't allow your past mistakes to define you. Listen, just because things didn't turn out the way you wanted them to the last time doesn't mean that things won't work out in your favor this time. There are some of you listening who are too attached to your past. If you're truly going to be all in, there are some things, some habits and beliefs that you must be willing to let go of. You say you want more, but are you willing to make the sacrifices required for you to get access to more? If you are not giving your all, are you willing to confront you? Are you willing to go hard when it looks like you aren't making any progress? Are you willing to be rejected? Are you willing to be laughed at? You see, you can't be all in and be average. You can't be all in and worry about what other people are saying about you. You have to have a laser focus. You have to have a no matter what attitude. You have to be willing to get up every single time you fall. You've got to be willing to get up again. You've got to be willing to try again after a major disappointment. If you want to be a winner, you got to be willing to do what winners do. What you are going after is not for the weak. You have what it takes, but you have to believe it. You have to believe it. Nobody else can do that for you. You can't keep starting and stopping. You can't keep second guessing yourself. You've got to be committed to the process. And most of all, you've got to be committed to yourself. Because self-commitment is one of the most important commitments you can make. Isn't it funny that we feel bad about letting others down, but we go easy on ourselves when we don't stick to our personal commitments? Let this be the year that you keep every commitment that you make to yourself. If you say you're going to get up at 5 a.m., do it. If you say you're going to work out, do it. If you say you're going to level up every area of your life, do it. Being all in means your days of playing small are over. If you're really all in, you can't just dip your toe in the water. You have to dive in. You must be willing to submerge yourself in the thing that you say you want. It's not just going to show up at your door. You have to go after it. And you can't go after it like you typically do, because that won't get you the results you want. No, you're going to have to be relentless. You're going to have to talk yourself up. You're going to have to 10x your efforts so that you can 10x your results. And you're going to have to limit who you allow in your inner circle. Why? Because everyone around you is not for you. If you're not careful, You will allow someone to convince you that your timing is off or that you're doing too much. Being all in means you cannot be convinced to go in another direction. Let this be the year that you trust yourself more. Let this be the year that your confidence and your courage soars. You have to believe in yourself even if no one else does. Sometimes you're not getting the results you want because you really don't believe that it can happen for you. When you don't feel like showing up, that's when you've got to say, you know what? I'm committed to this. So this year, commit to doing the things that you knew you should have been doing last year. This year, don't settle for good enough. This year, don't settle for average effort and average results. This year, you've got to maximize every moment. This year, you've got to crush every opportunity you get. This year, you've got to be all in.